Hello everyone, it's me, Maya, and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm reading Gemina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. If you're wondering why it's not in the dust jacket, it's because the book is right here, and I wanted to take the dust jacket off, so I wouldn't have to worry about this flopping around while I'm reading. So I just started reading Gemina, and I am into this. I'm so for this. Like, for one, look at the cover. This time I decided to get the hardcover just because I could. And just the blacked out design. Like, this whole design of this book has got me just like, oh my god. So, I wanted to do, like, updates while reading this because I know Katrina from The Little Book Owl did this for Illuminae. And when I saw that book, that made me want to read Illuminae. So I was like, I want to do this for Gemina. And I was like, this is going to be a long book. There's going to be a lot of stuff that I want to touch on. And I'm not going to remember it at the end if I try to do this long review. So this is how I wanted to do the review this time. So far, I'm on page 138 and I am loving it. I am here for Hannah. I like how she is very kick butt. I like how the comparison between the two protagonists of Katie was more intellectual. It was more of a mental game in the first one and a lot of like technology. In this one, Hannah is more physical, so she's like fighting, she's strategic, so she's kind of getting herself in the places that she needs to be. I think the reason that this book is so hot or cold for some people is because it's pretty much a slow burn. Like, you are following a saga here. Look how thick this is. And I'm here for it. Like, I am just so excited about this book and kind of really seeing what comes next. I'm liking how it's formatted. Like, I still love the dossier format. I know this is going to get real. There's like, I think 12 people have already died, and I'm only on page 100, so I know a lot's gonna happen, and I'm kind of like, please let everything. I'm hoping at least, like, I know at least the two main characters aren't gonna die, but I'm like, bruh, they almost killed Ezra off in the first one, spoiler, so, like, they could hurt our hearts for a little bit, so, let's see what happens. I don't know when I'm going to do the next update, so you'll hear from me then. I'll see you later, guys. Okay, I just started reading for today. It's Saturday I don't know. But 2 observations so far. I think this is an observation from last time. Callie, the blonde-haired chick, she's going to be trouble. I know she's going to be trouble. Like, she freaks me out already. And, oh, I'm in darkness now. And Hannah is really awesome. I think I'm really liking the direction this book is going, because I feel like it ends up going to be, like, really military focused. It kind of reminds me of, like, all of the Die Hard movies. I think it's going to be a lot like that. So I'm interested to see how it goes. So, Ella Malakova is an absolute beast mode, and I'm trying not to get too emotionally attached to any character, because if the last book was any indication, everybody's gonna die. But I'm just like, oh, it's just so cool, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, so Nicholas is innocent. That's my theory. I feel like Nicholas is more soft-hearted, and he's just kind of in the gang because his father is in the gang. I don't think he shot the girl. I don't think he was any way involved, but he's loyal, so he took the rap for it. I'm thinking of it, because, like, as, like, freaked as he was when he shot the guy and when he had to shoot his dog, I don't think he would have just, like, popped her. Like, I don't think he did it. And I think it's kind of interesting to have the guy to be a little bit more, not soft-hearted, but to have more of a heart, and the girl is more like military-minded. We got to get these suckers. I think it's interesting the way they did that. I also like the new virus, I'll say it that way, that they have in this book. I see what you did there, Amy and Jay. I see what you did there. I almost want to do an update on every cool part that there is, but that's not gonna work. So you'll probably see updates every so often when I really need to talk some stuff out. So I'll see you then. Can you believe I actually thought I was gonna read for maybe an hour to watch some Phineas and Ferb, and then go to sleep? It's been at least 2 hours. I've read like over 200 pages, and I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon. Amy and Jay, you do this to me all the time. I need to go to sleep. I have church in the morning, and I'm not going to be able to do that if I'm thinking about these characters. Now I'm like calculating, like, how much sleep do I actually need to function tomorrow? Like, do I need a lot of sleep, or can I function? Wish me luck, guys. Okay, so I think it's calmed down enough that I feel pretty good about stopping for now, because I do need to get up in the morning. Just the mind is blown, and just when I thought, like, I don't know how I feel about this one, Illuminate was better, and I'm just like, I don't know. So, that was my actual thought process. I think they're neck and neck now. This book is good. This book is good. Oh my goodness. Thoughts, my brain, there's not enough. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'll see you guys later. Rapier, I hope Hannah shoots you. That is all. I don't know precisely how I feel about the love moment when you know y'all about to die, but I mean, we gotta let it slide. I know, like, you knew that they were gonna get together, but it's just like, it's just the time. But it was cute. Like, I can't get mad. I knew that they were gonna take my heart with Ella, but she lasted the whole book. Like, how you just gonna take her out like that? And I like how Nick is switching the game, where he comes up with the idea and she's more emotional and kind of thinking things through and kind of like, you know what, I like you too, bruh. And he's kind of I like the idea. It's like basically bringing both of the predators to you, like the parasite and the terrorists trying to kill them, bring them both to you and let them kill each other. Like, that's actually a pretty good idea. So it's coming together. I am on page 473, and it's 659 pages. So it's still got a lot to happen. And I know something's going to happen. I know somebody's gonna break my heart. I do find it interesting that there were not quote unquote as many deaths. I think they kind of took it easy. It kind of feels like they took it easy this time as far as like how many people were killed. Well, I'll say it this way. I feel like in this one we had more nameless deaths of like just more random people being killed, but in the first one you knew their names, you knew their life stories, and they were ripped out of your heart. So I think that's the big difference. I think you do have some deaths, but they were kind of like they weren't as many as in the first one, I'll say it like that. So interesting. I'm liking it. I don't know how this last bit's gonna make me feel, because I know it's gonna take me on a whirlwind before it's over. So let's see what happens. Alright, I'm on page 600 and I'm just about done. I'm proud of you, Amy and Jay. I'm so proud because they did it again. Because right when you think it's nonsensical, right when you think it's just too easy, right when you think it just makes no sense, they just slap you upside the head and it's just like, see, I told you I knew what I was talking about. And you're just like, touche, touche. And a lot of these references I'm making is not going to make sense, but if you read the book, they're going to make sense. So just like watch this as you're reading the book, and everything's going to make sense. I have 59 pages left, so I don't know how this is going to go, but I wonder if anybody else is going to die. Okay, wish me luck, guys. Alright, folks, it is Sunday, 11:42 p.m., and I am finally done. And oh my god, it's good. It's so good. And I think it's the same, it's like it gives you the same feeling as Illuminate, where you start to question and you're like, this is not so great. This is, dang, Jay and Amy, like y'all got to the second one and y'all trying to repeat the first one. You're trying to do all this stuff and you're just kind of falling short. But no, it gets you into this false sense of you think you have it pegged, but you don't. And I'm here for it. I feel like it lives up to the first book. Because the first book was new, it was fresh. And now with the second book, it has to live up to that. It not only has to be new and fresh, but it has to be better, because you know people are going to be comparing it to the first book. I like the sketches. I really love the sketches of Hannah's diary journal. I like that aspect. The dual universes, I like what y'all did there, because I was just like, I don't know how y'all gonna, this is sounding a little convoluted. But they kept on bringing it back, and I'm like, this is genius. I know a couple of times with like all this sciencey jargon, I was like, wah, 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 wah. Please get to the point, because I don't know what you're talking about. But overall, thank you, Amy and Jay. I don't know if my heart can take more than one more book, so please let there only be one more book in the series. Please, for me, because I'm like, my heart can't take this again. It just cannot take this again. I wonder what the third one would be called, and what the storyline would be. So, it is definitely a 5 stars. It is definitely on par with the first book. It is just definitely amazing. So go get it, because you will not be disappointed. I think that's all from me, loves. If you want to watch more of these videos, hit that subscribe, hit that like button. I'm sleepy now, so my brain doesn't work, but I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.